Well, hello everybody. This is Dr. Dick Pritchard from Columbus, Ohio. You are listening to our CTFO Rockstar Team training for August the 16th, 2020. I hope all of you had a great week. Let's get going. If you are new to CTFO, it is a nutritional products and wellness company. We make money by selling those products, although we don't sell them door to door or hold parties, at least most of us don't. What we do is bring people in for free and let them see how great our products are and how great our prices are. CTFO was founded by the three guys you see on your screen right here, Steve and Stuart Finger and Michael Kahn. If you're watching online, you can see them. I've known Stuart and Michael for more than 10 years. They're great people, honest as the day is long, completely filled with integrity. I've only known Steve for about a year, but he's just as good as his brother. All three of these guys do not receive corporate bonuses or salaries. They're paid as distributors like everyone else. CTFO does not keep a lot of corporate profits. It tries to pay out most of the money to people like you and me. Okay, let's talk about our weekly progress. We did bring in 162 new members this week. 8 of them joined for free by mail, from a postcard, a flyer, print ad, or a letter. Our 31-day team sales volume, $59,875. Our weekly team sales volume so far, the week is not quite over yet, $12,805. That's a pretty good week. We did not sell any packs this week. We now have 41,964 members in our group. Yes, I know a lot of them are inactive, maybe joined, never did anything, went away, don't even realize they're still a member. But when a company allows you to join for free and never kicks you out for not buying product, you're going to have a fair number of people who are inactive. Excuse me. The point is we have enough people who are active to generate the kind of sales numbers I just talked about. Our postal profit system is rolling along. We got another big mailing starting to hit. And this week, we sent out 126 info packs. We had 2 auto ship signups. We sent out 71 follow-up info packs. So that's making good progress. Well, I have a couple training things today. First, I want to talk about giving product samples away. I routinely give away samples of our keto creamer, since that's pretty easy to do and inexpensive to do. I give them away to everybody who orders names from me. They get a couple of free samples of the keto creamer. But I got an email from excuse me, my personal and my friend Matt Ahasey this week. Matt has been giving actual real products away, like bottles of 300 milligram CBD oil and things like that, things that might cost him 40 or 50 bucks. He's giving them away to friends and family and people he knows, and he's surprised that a lot of those people really like the products, and then they want to come back and buy, and that's helped to grow his business. He tells me that even though it cost him some money to give those samples away, man, I got a rasp in my throat today. Even though it cost him money to do that, he is benefiting from doing that because he's bringing in customers and people who want to buy the products. That's how you make money, by bringing in people who want to buy the products, right? So hats off to Matt for doing that. I want to talk a little bit about how to make the pay plan work for you. Some people find the CTFO pay plan a little complicated. It really isn't. It's just got 5 different ways you make money, and maybe that's why people find it complicated, but let me make it easy for you. Number 1, go wide. What does that mean? Bring in as many personals as you can, okay? All of your personals go on level 1 of your unilevel organization, okay? It's all the ones you sponsored are on level 1, the ones they sponsored are on level 2, the ones they sponsor are on level 3. That's unilevel. For every personal that you have on level 1, you get paid 20% of the CV of anything they buy, and you get paid that even if you aren't buying product, okay? Not only that, the more people you bring in personally, the more profit-sharing positions you'll have. That also multiplies your matrix pay and your bonus pack team pay. So PSPs are important. Roughly, my PSP pay is roughly triple my matrix pay. Important. Secondly, go deep, okay? You get paid on as many as 21 or more levels. And so it's important to have people down, especially on level 7, where the matrix pay is higher. So the deeper you can go, the more secure your organization is, the more likely you're going to continue to see sales every day, every week, every month. The way matrix pay is driven primarily by depth. So you want to, how do you go deep? Well, of course, when you enroll more people, your matrix starts to fill in, since it's a 3x4 matrix. But you should also do what you can to help the people you bring in bring people in themselves. That's what causes your organization to go deep in the matrix. Thirdly, create sales. It's important to encourage, not try to browbeat, but encourage people in your group to buy product. That's what we're in business to do. When you create sales and increase your group volume, that's what brings you rank advancements and ultimately infinity pay when you get to the vice president level. Very important to keep increasing your sales volume. That's why I report our 31-day TSV. That's what guarantees that I get paid every week at a certain rank, okay? Lastly, teach our Business Builder Pack strategy. Use it, but also teach it to your personals. That will create more upfront money and savings for you. And the combination of these 4 approaches will allow you to make good money in CTFO if you stick with it. If you give up after 30 or 60 or 90 days, no, you're not going to make much money. I had an email from a guy, I think it was this past week. He said, "Where is my money?" So I looked the guy up. He joined, I don't know, a year ago, I think it was. He has enrolled 0 people. He sold 0 product. Why did he think he was supposed to be making money? Okay, you don't make money from just sitting there. You make money by doing something and by creating sales, by enrolling people and creating sales. Well, moving right along, how do you build a business? Okay, Very simple, 1, 2, 3. Number 1, be a product of the product. Be an active member on product auto ship for any one $47 product. That's all you're ever required to do. As you go up in rank, you're not required to buy 4, 5, or 10 products. No, just one. Anybody can do that, $50 a month. Number 2, advertise your business in some way so that you bring in new members. You can only get paid by bringing in people who buy product. All right, so you got to advertise your business. If you have no money, you can advertise by word of mouth. Tell people about your business. Email your friends and your family. Say, hey, you can join this for free. It's a wholesale buyers club. That's the word I would use. They won't ask for your credit card. If you want to buy one of the products, you can. I'm going to build a business, and if you join for free, it'll help me out even if you never buy anything. That'll make them crazy, all right? You can also use our direct mail systems. You can advertise online. You can use print ads. You can do all kinds of things to advertise your business. Most of those things do cost money. You can't build a business, a big business, without spending some money on advertising. Well, what do you want those new members to do? You want them to do number 1 and number 2. So you should follow up with all your new members. You can use our welcome letter, text, phone, or email. 95% plus of emails go unanswered and even unseen, so that's not the best way. Phone calls go to voicemail. Some people don't even ever listen to their voicemail. Text is pretty good. A fair number of people do respond to text messages. I don't like them myself, but I'm an old guy, younger people especially. I notice my grandchildren and my stepson, they all like to text. They prefer texting to talking on the phone. Hopefully they're not doing it while they're driving. Finally, not everybody responds to email, phone, or text, but everybody opens their mail. That's why we have a welcome letter. You can send that letter to every one of your new personal members because the company gives you by email a notification with your personal new member's name, address, phone, and email. If you want a welcome letter, shoot me an email, tell me your name and ID, and say, hey, I want a welcome letter. I will create a PDF for you. It's only 2 pages long. You can print those out and mail them to every one of your new members. This is primarily intended for people in the USA, of course, but that's how you do it. And how do you keep building? Well, you just do the business builder's waltz. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Keep doing it. Keep doing it till you're making all the money you want. And, I don't know when that is for you. I'm not there yet. That's why I'm still doing it. What's our business builder pack strategy? Real quick, buy one business builder pack for yourself. Can be silver, gold, or platinum, doesn't matter. Depends on how much money you want to save primarily, and of course how many levels of team pay you want to qualify for. But honestly, for most of you, silver is fine. Secondly, enroll your spouse or other family member directly under you. If you don't have a spouse or family member who lives with you, you can create an LLC or a sole proprietorship business with a different tax ID than your social, and you can place that business entity under you and do the same thing that I'm talking about here. Number 3 is build your own pack to buy all your additional products under your family member or LLC. Okay, what does that do? That means you, first of all, you get the bonuses for every pack that's sold, and since your spouse or your LLC is a personal enrollee, you get all the bonuses for that. You also, of course, when you build your own pack, you can stock up on, say, keto shakes or creamer or CellUV or whatever you use a lot of. Okay, if you're using the 10X Pure Gold Super 1000, I believe there's a 4-pack of that qualifies as a silver pack. You get substantial savings on that. It's cheaper to buy that pack than it is to buy a 3-pack in a single. Okay, so be smart. This is about saving money primarily. Okay, when you get the bonus back, that's additional money that you're saving. Number 4, teach this to your personal members. You want them to do the same thing you're doing. Why do you want to do that? Because that will make your sales volume explode as people who want to save money buy more product. Okay? That's the Business Builder Pack strategy. Why do we use direct mail? Well, I don't like meetings and phone calls especially. That's one reason. I found out that those things are hard to build. Some people use them. There's nothing wrong with that. But here's my advice. Number 1, always contact your warm market first. That's people you know, your friends, your family, people you work with, whoever you can talk to about your business. I know some people will say, well, you know, I'm in the NFL club, the No Friends Left. I've been in 12 of these, and nobody will listen to me. Talk to them anyway. Say, hey, here's a wholesale buyers club. You can join for free, and if you join for free, you'll help me out even if you never do anything or buy anything. Once again, that'll make them crazy. Some of them will join. Some of them will buy product. Some of them will want to build business, and when they do, mail will let you and your team who want to build, okay, approach all the people you don't know, the cold market, all right? Everybody runs out of names or people to talk to at some point, and they need a way to talk to people they don't know. Mail is a great way to do that. Thirdly, anybody can mail a letter or a postcard with virtually no training. You don't have to attend a weekend boot camp to learn how to mail a postcard. It's not hard. Because it's not hard, it's duplicatable. That means even a newbie can get started building right away. Okay? Yes, they need to contact their friends and family, but as soon as they've done that, they can get started mailing postcards or letters or flyers right away. That means it builds on the work of other people and creates what we call leverage. Leverage is important. That's why our industry works. That's why mail works. Leverage. Finally, does it work? Okay, yes, it works for everybody except those who quit mailing or advertising. Mailing is just like any other form of advertising. It must be done over and over and over again. So if you quit mailing, then you just quit advertising and your business is going to die either slowly or quickly. All right, call reminders. The CTFO corporate webinars are at 9 p.m. Eastern on Tuesdays. Just go to ctfowebinar.com to get plugged in. The company also sends out an email reminder with a link you can click every Tuesday or sometimes on Monday. Just click on that link and you will be ushered into the webinar at 9 p.m. Eastern. That's when they are. Secondly, my friend, my personal enroller, Mike Swilling, the #1 distributor in the company, holds his legacy team call at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on Thursdays. That number is 319-527-2973. Mike simultaneously does a Facebook Live with that presentation. If you are building by word of mouth, Mike is the guy to listen to. He doesn't use mail like I do. He does do some co-op advertising, print ads, but he primarily uses word of mouth. Okay, if you want to know how to build by word of mouth, you want to listen to Mike Swilling. All right, I do have a special story for you this week, and it's really about the real benefit of working from home. 12 years ago, we sent this little boy right here to first grade. This was his picture the morning he went to first grade. My stepson, Harry. And yesterday, his mom loaded him up and took him down to live in his dorm at Ohio State. Those 12 years went by pretty fast, I'll have to say that. But fortunately, because I work from home, I was around for a lot of those special moments, and so was his mom. We got to watch him play high school football for several years. He's not going to be playing football for Ohio State, but he had a great time in high school and had fun doing it. We got to watch him win a little trophy at the Pinewood Derby when he was in Cub Scouts. We got to hang out with him when he was in kindergarten, okay? And I got to take him to his first baseball game, Columbus Clippers, our minor league team here in Columbus, Ohio. And we had a great time. We also went to see some Cincinnati Red games and stuff like that, went to fairs, took him to the circus, took him to the zoo. We had a lot of fun times with Harry growing up. And I just want to say this, the time between picture number one, the little boy, and the man with his mom heading off to college just flew by, okay? You're going to have a lot of these moments with your kids or grandkids, and you want to be there, okay? It's not just about the money, people. It's about being there for your family. And nowhere is it more obvious than during the pandemic when you can't see your family or your friends, and basically you're kind of isolated and you wish you could see your brothers or your sister or other family members. That really brings it home to you. We're enjoying our first day of being empty nesters, and mom's kind of weepy, and I'm a little sad myself. Even though Harry's only a few miles away, he's kind of locked in his dorm because the first thing they do is test you for COVID, and then you're isolated for 72 hours while they get the results back. And we're not allowed to just go visit him anytime we want. So, we are separated. We will see him from time to time. But that's what's happening. And I just wanted to tell you, don't miss those special moments. Put yourself in a position where you can be there for your kids, your grandkids, or the family members that you care about. And you don't have to spend your time going back and forth to a job you're don't even especially like. Well, that's it for this week, folks. Have a fantastic week. Sell some products. Dr. Dick, signing off.